Alright, so the deal is I'm going to try and make this on one shot with no editing, so that way I can just upload this straight to YouTube. I'm going to be talking about my adventure down to go see Blink-182 in Virginia Beach. Remember, I live in Florida. That's like an 11-hour drive to get to the Virginia Beach. It was quite something. This will be the whole part where I talk about the actual adventure, then I'll upload a separate video showing the actual concert. But here we go. Me and Chris and Ashley being Chris's girlfriend, Chris being my cousin, we're supposed to leave to Virginia Beach at 6 o'clock in the morning. 6 o'clock in the morning. So I wake up at like 5:30, 5:40. All I have to do is get changed and get ready to go because I already packed the night before. I wake up at 5:40. I'm like, Chris, let me know when you're on your way. Send as a text message. No response. 10 minutes later, Chris, you up, man? Send. No response. 6 o'clock comes around. Chris, where are you at? Send. No response. I'm like, this boy. Chris is a boy that loves to sleep in. But I will give him this. The day before, he did just get back from the Dominican Republic. But you can't blame jet lag because there's no time difference. Regardless, there's just no response. It is getting hot in this car. One second. There was no response. So I'm like, oh my God, we're gonna be so late. My plan was to get there within like an hour and a half to spare before the concert starts. Well, that doesn't happen at all. By the time he gets up and tells me he's on his way, it's like 7-ish o'clock. He's like, yeah, I'm on my way. 10 minutes later, my car's battery's dead. I have to charge it up with my mom's. I'm like, oh my God. Okay, whatever, just let me know when you're on your way. He stops to get gas. He texts me again. My car battery died again. We're gonna have to take your car. He's like, but someone's helping me charge up my battery right now. Fine. So I didn't want to take my car because, but let me clear this up. I am very grateful for my car. I received it for free. My dad bought it all the way back in 2000 and he's kept it for me in very good condition. The only thing is, it's not the best on gas. Chris's car was much better on gas, so I kind of didn't want to take my car, but we didn't have many options. If we didn't leave right then and there, we weren't gonna make this. So I left, got gas, and then the thing is, I had a headlight in the car that was out. So I had to go to a store, get the headlight bulb, and I'm like, I can't change it right now. I have to go pick up Chris. We just gotta go. We just gotta go. By the time we actually leave, it's like 8 o'clock. I'm like, oh my God, it takes 11 hours to get there. We're gonna get there right at 7 o'clock. Chris gets in the car, Ashley gets in the car, we start driving. Ashley passes out in the back seat. Me and Chris are up in the front. I'm driving the first half, Chris finishes the second half. So we're driving, and there's just mad traffic in Florida for no reason around that time. I'm like, oh, this is ridiculous. We're like an hour into this trip already, at least that's what it feels like. And I'm like, oh crap, I gotta use the bathroom. So we make a quick pit stop. I use the bathroom, Chris uses the bathroom, Ashley uses the bathroom. I eat, we get up snacks, they have like vending machines there. I get like beef jerky. Chris gets like peanut M&Ms, I forgot what Ashley got. We continue going. I drive all the way through Florida, Georgia, get to South Carolina, and then I'm like, all right, we're gonna switch now. It's break time. I drove to like 2 states. You can do 2 states. We got this. We stop. I get gas. We pick up Subway. The Subway tasted fine. The sandwiches were made super sloppy, but it was okay. So I ate my sandwich. Chris ate his sandwich. Ashley ate hers, and we're on our way all the way up to Virginia Beach. Trying not to make any more stops. My car's not great on gas. We have to make one more stop for gas. Then we keep going. By the time we actually enter Virginia, it is like 7. It was like 7:20. So I don't know, 7 o'clock. And we just drive straight. We drive straight. We keep going. We keep going, and then we finally get to the concert at like almost 8 o'clock. So we missed the whole first opening act, which was All Time Low. Then I think the second opening act was There for Tomorrow, something like that. And then after that was obviously Blink-182. So we got there. We got to the concert. I had no idea that in Virginia, apparently you don't have to pay for parking. Because in Florida, every concert or event that you go to, you have to pay for parking. So I thought, when I bought the tickets, I'm like, okay, yeah, I thought I saw a parking pass that was like 20 bucks. So I'm like, okay, I'll buy that. So that way when we get there, we don't have to waste time buying the ticket, doing all that stuff. So I bought the ticket in advance, not really paying attention. I read the ticket, it's preferred parking, which I guess in the long run seems like it worked out, because preferred parking, we got all the way right to where the entrance of the concert was, parked, got right in. Considering we were already like an hour late, that was kind of helpful. But I didn't know it was free. That's awesome. I wish our concerts here were free, like parking wise. We got to the concert, we have a blast. So I definitely was not able to do that video in one take because I completely forgot to mention something. When driving up to Virginia Beach to the concert, we thought everything was good. We thought everything was normal. We get to the concert, and I guess Chris decides to look through his wallet for whatever reason. He looks through it, and he realized that whole time that he didn't have his license on him. He had his wallet, but he did not have his license. So from South Carolina all the way to Virginia Beach, no license. That was quite a shocker when we heard it. He even drove back a little bit, back down to Florida. It was a lot to handle, but it all worked out in the end, and no one got pulled over. We drove perfectly, so it's all good. Am I right? I'm right. But let's continue with the story. I'll upload that video, like I said, with this one, but like, you know, separate videos. And it was awesome. Then we get back to the car, and I realized, oh boy, Chris, we need to change the headlight because it's like super dark outside now. We open the hood, start trying to figure out the headlight. I'm like, this is not that hard. Like, I've done this before to change a headlight. It's not hard at all. But me and Chris were retards, and I know that's not politically correct, but whatever. And we unhooked one of the bulbs, and we tried to put in the new light bulb that had the headlight bulb that I bought earlier that day, and it didn't work. It didn't fit. And then Chris is like, let me see the prongs. So we looked inside the light bulb. We looked at where the socket that you have to connect it to. It didn't match up. We're like, oh god. I'm like, I definitely asked for the Honda Accord year 2000 model headlight. Whatever. We try to fix it for like 21 minutes. It doesn't work. People come up over there. Thank you, Virginia people. And they come up to us and they're like, do you need help? Because we can assist you. And they were very nice about it. But we're like, no, we got it. It's just changing a headlight. It shouldn't be that hard. Some people came up, they're like, oh, do you need extra light? Like, and we're like, no, we're okay. Thank you very much. But there was this one drunk couple. They came up, the guy was like, do you need extra light? And I'm like, no. And you could tell that he's just completely gone. And he's like, oh, all right. Well, if you need extra light, you just let me know. And the girl's like, yeah, no, it's just a headlight. It's just a headlight. We got it. But then his girlfriend heard us talking about that it was just a headlight, and she goes, and she like laughs at us and leaves. I'm like, that was so rude. But it was kind of funny in the moment. I mean, like it didn't bother me that she did that. I thought it was funny, but I'm like, that's kind of messed up. So you know what? I decided this is taking too long. Let's just make it to the hotel. We'll figure out something in the morning. So we drive to the hotel with only one headlight because that's all we got. We started driving through this like dark path. Like, I don't know if any of you guys have seen the Netflix original Stranger Things, but it looked like it was a Stranger Things road where it was just pitch black. One headlight was definitely not enough, and at any moment freaking Bigfoot could have popped out, just taken us, and we would have been gone forever. Like, it was a terrifying road. Once I got past that road, I then realized, oh, I have, like, you know, high beams I could have used the whole time. I didn't know why I didn't think about that when I was in that really scary road with Chris and them. I didn't. We get to the hotel, we check in, everything is perfecto. We all take showers, we go to sleep. We wake up the next morning. Also, an update on the whole headlight thing. We were able to fix it the following day. The guy at the store did give me the right headlight, but me and Chris were dumb, and we were trying to take out the high beam headlight and put in the low beam headlight, and that's why it didn't fit that day. But we didn't realize what we were doing at the moment. So then we're like, what if we just... So then we went into like an AutoZone to see if we can get another one, to see if we just happen to grab the wrong one. So we asked for another headlight for my car, and Chris is like, "Can I see that piece real quick?" And he looked at the part. He's like, "Yeah, no, these are the exact same headlights, but for whatever reason, it didn't work in my car. We put it in the wrong headlight. So we had the right headlight the whole time. We were just putting it in the wrong socket. So we got out of AutoZone, we fixed it right away, and boom, headlight worked. So trip back down to Florida, we were solid. We were good. Especially since we got back home like at midnight or like 12:30 or something. We definitely needed that light. But that was the update for the light story. Again, continuing the story. We wake up the next morning and then we just kind of head down. We head back down, we took our time, we stopped at Fazoli's, which is like one of my favorite restaurants ever, if not my favorite restaurant. I don't know why they decided to all move out of Florida, but they did. So we just stopped by there, picked up some Fazoli's, we stopped by Chris's brother's house, and we just drove straight back down to Florida. By the time we actually made it back home, it was like midnight, maybe 12:30. It was a long road. Sorry if this video felt rushed. My mom is kicking me in the butt because we gotta go to my grandma's birthday party and my cousin's birthday party because they share the same birthday. So I'm trying to make this video as fast as possible. But even though it was kind of quick, I still hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will be putting out another one hopefully fairly soon. Promises can't be made, but I will see you in the next video. I'm out.